Satnam, thank you so much for joining. Welcome to Creator Connections Readings. My name is Jean, and this is going to be a pick a card pile to see why has your life been so difficult. Has it been karma? Has it been bad luck? Black magic? Who knows? Contracts that you signed? We'll see, okay? So we have 4 piles to pick from. For pile number 1, we have this cute little dragon standing on and holding a rose quartz. Look at those eyes. For pile number 2, we have this cute little cow smiling, carrying milk. La 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 la. Oh, I love this cow so much. It just gives such good vibes every time. Then for pile number 3, we have this serpent, panther, and condor bronze, copper statue thing. And for pile number 4, we have this row of birds, of ducks, quail, whatever, however you experience these birds. So yeah, those are the piles to once again see why has your life been so difficult, or why have you been going through a tough time. Pick your pile and I'll see you there. Satnam, pile number 1, for those of you who picked this beautiful and cute dragon with the rose quartz. This is going to be your reading to see why has life been so difficult, why have you been going through a difficult time. I do need to mention, like, when I got the message that I wanted to do this specific pick a card topic, I already got a session. I already got a sensation rather, that it's because of the reason why a lot of people have been going through difficulties is because they are like I don't want to say chosen or anything like that, right? But it's because they came with some kind of purpose. They have some kind of connection with divinity, self at the bottom of the deck, as I'm saying that even. So yeah. So we have the the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is already talking to me of karma, pile number 1. It's some kind of like not necessarily a contract, but it's a what you sow you shall reap kind of vibe. So there is some kind of a past life influence as well here, and that's the absolute truth with the Ace of Swords there. So pile number 1, I feel like the reason you have been going through a difficult time, this might have been in regards to poverty. You are about to heal yourself. I'm hearing actually emotionally. Even though this is the 6 of air, I'm hearing you're about to heal yourself emotionally. That's gonna, yeah, exactly. Emotionally, that's gonna lead a lot of to new contracts, to a lot of movement. Okay, but I do need to say though, if you have been struggling with poverty, if that's the difficulty, or the lack consciousness, the lack energy in general, I hope that light isn't too bothersome to you guys. Anyway, the reason for that is because there's some sort of like past life karma, or something that you did in a past life rather, what you sowed in a past life you are reaping currently, okay? This I'm actually getting for some of you, and like no judgment here, okay, but for some of you might have actually left somebody in a poverty stricken situation, is what I'm hearing, in a past life, and maybe you're just like working out some kind of karma currently, okay? um Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. I do see you I do see you like coming out of that fairly soon though. um I feel like maybe you didn't even necessarily we have the Six of Swords. Let me just get the last card here, pile number 1. You know, when we start talking about like alternate timelines and past lives and stuff like that, energies, it becomes even more easy for the energy to get like confusing and stuff. And as I say that, we have the Nine of Swords and the Five of Swords, okay? You know what I actually got, pile number 1? It might not necessarily have been you doing this to somebody from in a past life. I feel like this past life or alternate lifetime or whatever, however you experience those kinds of energies, what happened is you did something. You tried to like sow some kind of a seed, a spiritual seed, I would say. And I'm hearing it backfired, but I feel like this person, it might have like backfired, and this person did some kind of like a, like they didn't do a curse on you or anything like that. It's just like a, they held such a strong like bad intention towards you for what happened there. I'm not sure what happened though. That like they just wished ill on you. They wished that you would um like suffer constant like anxiety in regards to lack. Okay, I think it's gonna come out why exactly what happened there, but I feel like that's what happened here. Okay, so this is a past life. Somebody from a past life did some kind of like an evil eye. They were just like, something happened between you guys, and they did something like, "Ah, oh, you fucker," and that energy kind of followed you into this lifetime. Okay, this might have been somebody that you didn't want to give to. Actually, now I'm getting, this might have been something from a past life that you didn't want to give to, pile number one, and they kind of this could even be, this is interesting, this could even be in this lifetime, but like a previous version of yourself. Like maybe you've gone through so many transformations in your lifetime that this could even be somebody from this current lifetime but a past you understand what I'm saying? Like like you don't even think about this person anymore or something like that, and you're like, whoa, what the fuck. Anyway, I don't know, once again, I do need to say, pile number one, I'm not feeling any kind of like black magic. I'm just feeling something from a past life. That's the term that keeps popping up. Followed you into this current experience of yours. Okay, but and that's the energy is intended to bring some sort of like conflict and anxiety towards you. Okay, so the reason why I say what you sow you shall reap, and what you sowed you are reaping currently, is because you had some sort of entanglement with this person. Okay, even if you didn't necessarily do something bad towards this person. Ten of Cups. Yeah, you were maybe in like some sort of a family with this person. Yeah, you were in a family with this person. Okay, and somebody got left out in the cold. Somebody walked away, and I feel like the reason somebody walked away to heal. Okay, and I feel like the person was like proper angry for walking away, for like that you were walking away. Okay, or it could be vice versa, right? Queen of Pentacles, yeah, that's talking to me about like marriage. um I feel like this person followed you into this lifetime, like energetically, they followed you into this lifetime because they just can't let you go or something like that. Okay, yeah, they want you to be in like a, they wanted you to be in this constant like nine of fire, because I'm getting, because like they're the Queen of Pentacles, and you're the King of Pentacles. Like it doesn't matter gender, like feminine, masculine. It's just like you didn't want to give, you didn't want to take action towards this person in a past lifetime, and this person just is like, no, but you're my king, you're my person, and they just want this victory and stability with you. But I see like that ultimately turning into some sort of like conflict anyway, and like somebody needing to move away again, even though you aren't in the on the same terms as you were in a previous lifetime. I hope I'm making sense to you guys. um So yeah, this person or this energy followed you. I feel like you know who this person is from your past lifetime. You might have had like a lot of, yeah, you might have had like with the perception card, you might have had like a lot of like things being illuminated to you. Okay. I wanted actually to say like intuition, perception. That's close enough. you know. Um, Three of Pentacles, abundance, destiny. Um, So, pile number one, if you have been, once again, if you have been going through difficulties, yeah, I see you healing with union and emotions here. I see you healing very quickly and very soon. I see you starting to love yourself more, and starting to manifest with the thought card, actual love for yourself as well. Union, um, desire. Okay, Three of Cups, the Mother. Pile number one. I actually wanted to say, for some of you, this might be a mother, because the Queen of Pentacles is sometimes a mother, and the mother card showing itself. So I just wanted to make that connection again. Or it might just be like an older woman figure in your life. It could be a mentor even. Who knows, right? General. So yeah, pile number one. I do see you coming out of this energy. I just want to say, like, I feel like you even noticing this energies and seeing the truth of the energy that I've been expressing here, and noticing the truth of it. If it resonates, of course. if it's your situation, I feel like even you just having this truthful perception is going to start shifting the energy for you, okay? Because you're going to start noticing, like, I'm also hearing like you have the power. You're going to be planting new seeds towards abundance, okay? That's your destiny. I feel like this person maybe followed you into this lifetime in order to thwart your destiny, is what I'm hearing. Like a true villain. I am here to thwart your, like, fuck off, bro. Like, you know, like, fuck off. So that's what I'm getting. You're gonna be planting new seeds, sowing new seeds in order to reap new rewards. You know, and that's your destiny to be abundant. Okay, pile number one. So thank you so much once again. Please do consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you again for another reading. Satnam. Bye. Satnam, pile number two. For those of you who picked this cute little cow, happy, 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 yeah. Okay, that was a nice energy coming through. This is gonna be your pick a pile card reading to see why have you been going through a difficult time? Why has your life been so difficult? I'm already getting this vibe of maybe you've been seeing other people's lives, experiencing other people's lives as not as difficult as yours. I'm already getting the perception card on that though. Like not in the deck, like I'm seeing it here. That was a different card I just saw. But like in regards to that, like it's not necessarily that you've been like in a woe is me or victim mentality. Not a fire though. It's just that like you've been in this energy of like being burdened. Of course, that's why you're at this reading, right? But it's you like I get this vibe of like maybe you've been watching people be like feeling left out in the cold, yeah, and being like, why is other people's life going good? Like why am I in this constant struggle? Why do I have to constantly deal with this like karmic energy? Yeah, maybe you've been feeling like you've been juggled and left out in the cold quite a lot, even by God, is what I'm hearing. Pile number two. Your cards, the Nine of Fire, the Two of Earth, and the Five of Earth. That's not, like, those aren't nice cards, right? Um, yeah, I'm sorry to hear, pile number two. Like, I understand, though, and I resonate. It's almost like even the badness of your life wasn't necessarily, like constant, like, intense tower moments, but it's like constant, like, minor tower moments or something like that. It's just like it's like just enough to keep you in this energy, like on a like not enough to have you be like, you know what, fuck it, or anything like that. It was just enough to keep you in this constant like state of like almost about to reach the threshold, something like that. Okay. I feel like for some of you, this might be in regards to love with the Union card being here. Not necessarily, though. Queen of Fire. This could just be your spiritual journey in general. Maybe the dark night of the soul that you've gone through has been quite intense. And for some of you, this has been financial. For some of you, this has just been general, okay? Like, I feel just like this general blah energy, okay? But let's see, like, why has this been happening, though? Like, because I'm getting, like, that's your energy, but why has this been happening? I feel like the reason why it's been happening is because you've been attaching too much to things that you didn't want to let go. This card like is like whew, as I said that attaching too much. Yeah, there are some kind of collaborations or I'm getting this message of like the people you hang around with or something like that. Okay, the people that you give to, the people that you choose to collaborate with, the people that you choose to be in to work with, okay, to be in teamwork with. I'm getting like even friend groups and stuff like that. Ace of Wands, the people you choose to sleep with, Jack of Spades. Okay, I feel like pile number two, I'm getting this vibe of like with the Jack of Spades, I'm getting like spy vibes, like Agent Smith with the Matrix kind of vibes, okay? With that I mean it's like it's almost like the Matrix like sends in like these energies or like you're tested by these energies that come in that you need to work with or like they come in with like seemingly good energy, I guess, like they want a teamwork and like maybe very sexy and stable and stuff like that, but it always ends up in like a bad situation for you. This might not necessarily just be love. This could be any kind of situation. It could be your health, it could be your career, it could be love, it could be whatever, right? But for some reason like the energies that you work with just always seem to not work out, and I feel like it's because you work with these energies. I'm also feeling somebody here in this pile be like, okay, but how do I distinguish? How do I discern, right? Well, first of all, do something new, is what I'm getting. Like, it's almost like you keep juggling your own pain and your own unwillingness to let go or something like that. Your own unwillingness, like, no, but maybe this time it'll work. But maybe this, but something like that, okay? Um, yeah, I'm getting like you're almost defending some kind of situation that should be happy. And this could be even just be within your own inner world. It could be like a belief system, maybe even pile number two. Take this as it resonates, right? But it could be that you're kind of defending something that is supposed to be making you happy, but it's only leaving you in this confused state. Okay, it's only making you feel left out in the cold. I feel like you keep choosing situations, or you keep juggling energies, you keep going back to energies that continuously make you feel left out in the cold and as a third party, okay? um and that's why things keep going bad for you. Like, I feel like you don't really maybe want to hear this, pile number two, and you're like, yeah, but this isn't me. Like, I think it is. Somebody here needs to hear this, because you're not seeing how you keep choosing this energy, okay, pile number two. And I'm not being condescending or judging or anything like that, right? Like, um I only notice this energy because I know it. You get what I'm saying? Ten of Pentacles. I feel okay. First of all, the first inclination I wanted to say is like, I do see healing coming towards you. However, if you do not see that you are choosing the densities yourself, that you're creating it yourself, that you are choosing to collaborate with fucktards, is what I'm hearing. You stand a chance of missing out on like a whole lot of goodness, is what I'm hearing. Okay. You can have a ten of cups situation. Okay, you can have this. It's just a matter of, with the seven of cups, the three of cups, that makes a ten of cups, right? I feel like the seven of cups confusion, the three of cups being a third party. I feel like if you take the confusion being a third party and kind of bring those together and try and heal it, try and bring your observations to it, like observe it and see it for what it truly is. And your part in it, I'm hearing as well. You will bring healing to that situation and create a ten of cups for yourself. Okay, but once again, with the three of cups, you need to be aware of where you are. I'm hearing spreading your energy, okay? Where you're sharing it, who you're collaborating with. Yeah, the devil, look at that desire, the devil and the crone. You need to put an end to collaborating with this devil energy, okay? That could be like overindulgence. It could be like a lot of sex, a lot of drugs, a lot of alcohol. It could be obsession. It could be a really strong desire to be with a person, whatever this devil energy is to you, okay? The wisdom and emotion, something tells me, something tells me that you already know exactly what this is, pile number two. I know this isn't like the nicest reading, but this is obviously something that you need to hear. Okay, this feels a lot like something sexual, with the three of cups and the three of pentacles and the ace of wands. The ace of wands, like the very phallic energy, right? I feel like you keep giving to the wrong people. You keep giving to the wrong situations here, pile number two. Um, I mean, I like, look at this cow, like her like milk is overflowing, and like it's nice because like I'm not saying you're a bad person or anything like that, right? Like, don't get me wrong at all. I'm not saying you're a bad person. I'm saying perhaps you're too much of a good person, that you keep giving to things that you should really not be giving to. That's all. I'm trying to say here, okay? Because once again, you do have the ten of hearts, which means that I'm hearing like you deserve this happiness, right? And you deserve to share, you deserve to live in abundance, etc., etc. But you're not going to be living into abundance if you keep throwing your abundance into a black hole kind of vibe, okay? And that's what the devil desire energy is, okay? Pile number two. So thank you so. Just put an end to that with the Crone card. Put an end to that and focus on your own stability. Focus on your own emotions. Go inward, okay? Yeah, focus on yourself with the Nine of Pentacles as well, with the King of Air. That's the truth. Thank you so much, Paul number two. Please do consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you again for another reading. Satnam. Bye. Satnam, pile number three. For those of you who picked this beautiful statue of the serpent, condor, and the panther, the puma, this is going to be your reading to see why have you been having such a difficult time. Why has your life been so difficult? What's been going on? Let in the light, spirit, is what I'm hearing. Um, so I feel like maybe you've been going through a lot of densities because you're meant to not only see a lot, like be illuminated in regards to the densities of this realm. Like this is already going like to that kind of level, which pile number three always seems to do, right? Well, maybe not always, but anyway, like you're not only meant to be illuminated in regards to the densities and like the darkness in this realm, but you're also meant to bring illumination. Is what I'm hearing, pile number three. Okay. Like I'm getting healer vibes. I'm getting very strong, very not strong as in like overbearing, but a very like inner strength, like I know who I am kind of strong healer vibe, okay? Nine of Pentacles, there's that energy that I'm feeling, okay? It's this like very independent, strong, I know who I am, like I'm the bee's knees kind of vibe, okay? I'm hearing for some of you, you're not feeling this yet, but you're like about to, okay? And I feel like once again, that's why you've been going through. I feel like the darkness that you've been going through is some kind of a boot camp. We have the cynical and faith. Yeah, it was to bring. I feel like that the darkness that you went through was to bring for you to learn to bring balance. Like this card is always to me about balancing air with that sword there with earth because this is an earth card, okay? But you see, like she looks very like an airy kind of earthy card, okay, an airy earth card, which she is about. And the faith is a very airy thing. It's not something you can touch or see or smell or anything like that, but it is something that can be grounded. It is something that can manifest a whole lot, as I'm sure you've now learned. And that's why you've been going through the darkness. Pile number three. You had to learn how to bring balance from the ethereal, your own balance, your own healing from the ethereal, in order to embody this light, right? This star light energy. Okay. Boot camp. I'm hearing again. Boot camp. You were just being taught. You were going through training. Is what I'm hearing. Pile number three. Yeah, exactly. You've been going through training of the darkness, the serpent, the middle, the underworld, the serpent, the middle world, the panther, and the upper world, the condor. Like you were going through initiations. You might have gone through a lot of very intense and very strong initiations. Pile number three. I'm seeing like a lot of like going like this. Like like just very like a lot of spiritual awakenings and like I'm getting even like third eye openings, kundalini activations, stuff like that, okay, that had like a big toll on your faith. Like the energetic things you went through had a big toll on your physical reality is what I'm feeling, okay. But it really strengthened your faith. I wanted to say it tested your faith, but it really strengthened your faith. And it opened your heart space. I'm hearing here as well, palm number three, because I'm being drawn to the lotus by her heart space. Beautiful. We have the nine of hearts, the nine of cups, and the queen of wands. This is giving me exactly that really intense spiritual energy because the queen of wands is usually like the witch or the spiritual person. I'm also getting yoga. Maybe you did some sort of like kundalini yoga perhaps. Okay. You just had like a like profound spiritual awakenings. Okay. This maybe led to you to have a lot of like conflict with the people around you, of course, like why, like that's what the whole spiritual, everybody talks about that in the spiritual journey, right? But yeah, like the reason why your life was so hard is because you're some sort of very high vibrational spiritual light being, okay. um yeah, I'm hearing to tell you like fuck the conflict, like that really doesn't it shouldn't bother you, actually, is what I'm hearing, okay. Yeah, Palmer, you're meant to embody this very, because I was now looking at the Nine of Pentacles and I wanted to say like independent and stable, and then the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Diamonds came up. You're meant to embody this like very stable, very secure, grounded, like anchor of light, okay? Anchor of healing, anchor of a beacon of faith is what I'm hearing. And that's why you've been in this Nine of Fire energy. It's almost like you burning yourself up. Not that you're like a martyr, like don't go into martyr consciousness or anything like that. It's just like you burning yourself up for yourself and for God is some kind of like a beacon of faith and light and healing to people, okay. I'm almost getting this vibe of like people, if people like heard your story or like heard the experiences that you've had like in the spirit and stuff like that, that they would be like, whoa, like respect, bro, something like that. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, that's also giving me respect vibes, actually. Like, the Eight of like, I'm getting somebody in a suit. Not that you're in a suit, but, like, you know how people respect people who are in suits and, like, have, like, fancy watches and shit like that kind of energy. Like, I feel like when people hear about your story or something like that, and, like, where you've come from, I'm even hearing, started from the bottom, now I'm here. But this could be spiritually as well, right? But when people hear that, they have some sort of a respect for you, okay? But that's why you went through the things you went through, because you're meant to be somebody like that. You're meant to, like, reflect that to people, is what I'm hearing, okay? Once again, you're meant to be some sort of anchor, and an example of hope and faith, okay? The youth, yeah, exactly. Despite this energy, this, like, oh my god, like, really needing to pray, and feeling overburdened, feeling like you're carrying something, etc., etc., etc. Despite that, you, like, have this energy of like, persevering and keeping your youthful attitude, and keeping your faith in your inner child, keeping your inner child happy and alive, is what I'm hearing, pile number 3. Um, just living as a Christed inner being is how I would see it, and is what I would say, okay? Because you've kept on doing that, not because of, but like, you've kept doing that, and that is why you went through the darkness, once again, because, like, you're meant to show people, like, it can be done, okay? You're meant to show people, like, it's doable. Like, if you just continue having faith in God, or in yourself, in your higher self, in whatever it is that you believe in, if you just continue with that, then everything is peachy, okay? You're meant to show that to the world, okay? Pile number 3. So thank you so much. Please do consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you again for another reading. Satnam. Bye. Satnam, pile number 4, for those of you who picked this row of quail, of birds, ducks, whatever. This is going to be your reading to see why has your life been so difficult. I'm already getting once again this whole sensation of following with that object, right? And I'm getting, like, I'm getting following the wrong crowd. This is kind of a similar-ish energy to other piles, actually, to two other piles, if I remember correctly. I can't remember. So, okay, okay, you know what I'm getting, Palm, before? Maybe you've been in, like, some kind of an energy, like, I'm hearing subconsciously of needing some kind of validation, or needing, like, yeah, that's the truth with the King of Air. Maybe needing some kind of, like, authority energy to tell you what to do or where to go. You've been needing some kind of, like, yeah, because maybe I feel like you have the subconscious belief system within yourself and your thoughts, exactly. Belief system that you need to heal, body, mind. You need to bring balance to this, Palmer 4, because there's some sort of energy where you're in a constant need or a constant search for some kind of, like, authority figure to come save you. That's a very specific energy I'm hearing, okay? So you tend to, like, follow energies that are I'm actually hearing very controlling, that are actually very, like, could be narcissistic. You might have actually dealt with maybe a lot of narcissism in your life, pile number 4. And once again, I feel like the reason for that is because you've been basically juggling your own power with theirs, because you kind of want the safety net, is what I'm hearing. But the safety net is never what it seems. It's never the safety net you're looking for, because the safety net you're actually looking for, pile number 4, is yourself, right? Exactly. 8 of Swords. This is completely in your own mind. Like, the fact that your life has been so difficult. I'm hearing somebody being like, yeah, but this has been happening since childhood. I feel like maybe it started in childhood. Maybe something happened in your childhood, pile number 4, that, like, kind of commenced. Yeah, somebody maybe, I'm hearing specifically deceived you, or let's just go with that, like, deceived you, that made you start needing, like, people's validation, or needing to feel safe by having an authority figure, especially, be your safety, or be your security, or something. Not finding your security outside of yourself, okay? But I feel like maybe that's how you were raised, actually. Now I'm getting, I feel like that's how you were raised, Palmer. For you were raised to like it's kind of giving this vibe of when a girl is raised to always want to marry, and like the man will have to protect you, and the man will have to do this for you and that for you and this for you and that for you. It's kind of like a disempowering kind of energy is what I'm feeling here. Okay, I do see you though with the nine of hearts showing itself. We have the eight of spades, the seven of spades, and the nine of spades jumping up. So you've had a lot of like, I'm hearing like inner turmoil and inner conflict in your lifetime. Um, Dealt with a lot of like narcissistic energy, Palmer. Before I can see that here, I do see that's coming to some sort of an end. There's some sort of a a divine light or a divine intervention going to be happening for you. Some sort of like I'm seeing like Katniss from the Hunger Games, and all of a sudden like she's sitting there and like she has some sort of wound or something, and all of a sudden it's like beep beep, that like small thing with something that like heals the wounds and shit like that. You know, that gift from. I'm seeing something like that for you, Palm number four. Okay, um, I do see though like maybe that beep 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 thing, the gift coming in for you is more to do. It's gonna be the actual awareness, the actual truth of you seeing how you've been kind of manifesting by basically choosing other people over yourself on a consistent basis. Okay, yeah, but you're moving away from that. We have the Queen of Air again, the King of Air again. You're moving away from that and healing the situation with this healing nine of cups gift awareness thing that's being gifted to you as well, this divine intervention. Okay, you are moving away from that. Okay, so don't worry about that, Palmer 4, but do know that this has been a very much a self-inflicted thing, but it's because of the way you were raised, or it's because of something that happened in your childhood. Okay, you could just have some sort of very like your energy. I'm getting this energy if you tend to like maybe either you shy away very like extremely much from authority energy, or you tend to or you actually tend to like really oppose it. And the reason for that is, okay, interesting. That's an interesting energy that came through, and the reason for that is because you just have this very strong like issue. I almost want to call it a karmic issue with authority. Okay, um, but that's also kind of your own doing or your own creation. Okay, anyway, Paul number four. I on a side note, I do need to say this. On a side note, for some of you, there's some kind of a lack of self-acceptance in regards to your own maybe sexuality, in regards to your own expression, in regards to your own just yeah, who you are. Okay, especially with this two of cups as well. And that's also the reason like there is some kind of like an inner child thing that needs to be looked at for pile number four. Okay, there is some kind of like a need for you to heal. This might even be like a childhood heartbreak. Okay, like even though that sounds silly, it could even be that. Okay, but there's just been this energy of you consistently juggling your own energy and giving your power away. It's interesting. This feels very similar to a different pile, I think, once again. But or it could just have been earlier in this specific pile. I'm not sure. The energies kind of like come and go, right? But like it feels like a different person. This person, this you specifically feel very much to like a man to me. You might even be this king of earth pile number. Ugh, this king of air pile number four. Um, Now I'm getting this energy of you actually jumping between being a victim and a perpetrator for some reason. For some of you, Palmer, for some of you, you might like sometimes jump into this energy of really trying to control or change people's perception of you and stuff like that. And that kind of leads you to having more um, to having more struggles as well. Okay. But like I'm trying to like remember what Polymer 4 was about, but like it's almost like the energy left me. So I feel like that's the end of the reading, I guess. Okay. Thank you so much, pile number 4. Please do consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you again for another reading. Satnam. Bye.